YouTube? It's me, it's your favourite Steve. Sorry if I sound a bit low. Kids are asleep, wife are asleep, Dad will wake them up. Today, it's just a charity shop haul. So yeah, got quite a bit today. Quite a bit for me. Last week it was 3, week before it was 3, today it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. Gadoosh. Actually, I've got a sniper as well, but feck it, that can be another video. Right. Let's go through the first thing I got today. To be fair, I think this is a pretty good haul if it all comes out as bringing in the cheddars. Alright, first item is... Oh, I've opened the kids up. Hang on. Yep. You alright? You okay? Sorry, I'm trying to do a video. Can I carry on? Just don't. I understand they've got to sleep, but. Right, first item is. Never heard of this before. There's a charity shop that's uptown that's only. It's £1 per item. I got this from it, it's called Turbo. I looked it up, I got about 13 quid for it if it's all there. I haven't checked it. It only cost me £1, so I think it sold for 13 quid. 13, 15. But yeah, Turbo. It's got masking tape all the way around there, but I need to check it first. Sorry, I've got a sweet in my mouth. Right, what was the next charity shop I went to after that one? I don't know which one it was. Just for this. 3 things out of this one. You can see that, that's a Ben 10. It's actually part of, which I always get him all the time, I've sold him so many times. I was looking through sold items on eBay for forearms earlier, and 50% of them are my items. So, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Well, you can just see that it's meant to be some kind of juicer thing where the juice shoots through. Now, there's only one of these on eBay in the listings and sold. And it's sold with, no, I don't think it's sold, I think it's listed with a forearms figure for £10. I think it's sold. All my forearms figures are listed. I know I should probably maybe edit one of my listings, which I might do, but it seems like this is pretty rare, and when I Google it and stuff like that, I can't actually find a name for the item. So this is still up in the air at the minute. It's only cost me £1, but it seems pretty rare. So yeah, might shoot high, might not shoot high, and wait for a forearms figure to stick with it. So yeah, I don't know what it's called. There was something that came up saying Tentra Tank or something, but I'm not 100% on that title. So yeah, that little guy, £1. Should be big money to rare. Next thing, another one of these, this will be a short one. Another decanter from butchering that word, I apologise. 75p. It's only a small one, but I can get about a tenner for that with the lid. Seems like the smaller ones might sell better, so a tenner for that. I'm going to leave the other thing that I got from that charity shop because there might be big money in that. And next charity shop, I've got a couple of, I think that's a Matchbox truck. What's up, Lace? Yeah, I've hid the eggs. You got to find them in the morning. Okay. Alright, love you. No night. You smell like poo. Right, so yeah, this is a Matchbox cement truck. There's a lot of Matchbox cars in there that were about £1 each. I didn't want to go through all of them, but I'll just show you them. There was these two, which were separated. This one was £1. Yeah, that was a sticker I found on my own earlier. This one was £1.50. This one sold for £10 on its own. This one has sold for £18 on its own at some point in the last 3 months, and the one that was £18 was pretty beat up. So I think it was £18 without postage. I'm going to shoot for 15 on that, 10 on that. So cool. But that, which one was that? That was Dinky Toys Johnston Road Sweeper, and this one was Matchbox. Super Kings. I thought it said Super Ninja. Super Kings K6 cement mixer. So yeah, I have sold these before, and that's why it caught my eye. But I've still got a lot listed. It was something when I first started, when I didn't have a lot of money, I used to buy a lot of job lots of Matchbox and Corgi cars. So I'll keep my eye out for now. What was the next thing in there? Oh, I'll keep that till last as well. Right, and the last charity shop I went to today. Right, I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. He might watch my vlogs. I'm not 100%. There was a guy. I'm not judging him, but he was I don't know. He seemed to like follow me while I was in the charity shop, and then started shouting at his missus about bundles and stuff like that. And then I don't know. When I'm in the charity shop, that one charity, it's the biggest charity shop in Wolverhampton. I know the guy who is behind the counter. He always says hello, and he mentions stuff that he might have in the back and stuff. But I always say, oh no, I'll wait till it goes on the shelves or whatever. But I think he knows that I'm reselling, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there was a guy in there today who was like shouting off about bundles, and there's no, well, I think he said something like there's no point people looking or something. I got all the best stuff yesterday. And he was kind of like, he seemed like a nice enough guy, but I don't know. I don't want to spout out in the middle of the charity shop that I'm gonna resell your stuff, but this guy was making it pretty blatant. But it was funny. I don't know, he seemed to follow me about a bit, and then I don't know, I just found it weird. He kept shouting about bundles and random stuff. It's a bit strange. But yeah, I got 3 things out of that charity shop. I've sold this kind of stuff before. These are blue and white porcelain. You'll find a lot of the stuff sells. I've sold a lot of this before. Well, I've sold a bit of this before. Sorry, I'm distracted. Is that you, Shal? Well, I think you've just had a wee on my vlog. I don't know if you heard that. That's why I was distracted. But yeah, these have got like I've never seen these before. They've got like see-through holes on the. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna get one of these close. See those holes there? Ah, there you go. Which I've never seen these before, and I thought they might go for more. Apparently they don't. I think it's the Canton Express stuff that goes for more money, but these haven't got the see-through holes on. Again, there's money in it. That was 50p. These were £1. I'm gonna shoot for a tenner on both of them. It's really, if you ever see any of this blue porcelain stuff, depending on what it is, I had, if you look on my past vlogs, I had some stuff that was Canton Express, and I had a big box of it. It cost me £4, and I've already had more money back on it. I think I've split it into 4 parts. I think I've sold 2, one for 20 and one for 15. So when I see this stuff, I always pick it up, because it's going to sell more than what the charity shop's advertising it for. It's always in the bric-a-brac stuff. You know, the bric-a-brac is always like 50p a pound. So yeah, now I'm going to shoot for a tenner on each of them. Tenner for that, tenner for that, 50p a pound. And this is the other last thing that I got from that charity shop, which is, I've never heard of it before, Waterford Crystal. And I might list it now, or I could wait till Christmas. It's got a nice little, come a little bit closer, a nice little velvet bag, Christmas decoration, and a chain. It's a nice little piece. It goes into the bag, and it's cost me £3. It's sold for 18, so I really like it. I just like the way it's presented. That's the word. That's gonna be the freaking thumbnail. Presented. So yeah, stick that in there. So I'm gonna aim for 15 to 18 on that one. Right, now these are my 2 big boys. I'll show you them. Well, not my big boys, but the ones I'm gonna get the most money from today. Well, not the most profit on this one, but definitely on this one. So I'll leave that one till last. This is a jewellery box. God, it's ruined the party trick. This is a jewellery box. You can't tell, but it's a bit dusty in there. A bit dusty on the top, but really nice. I thought it looked really nice. Those drawers don't open, but this does, and it makes a little bit of a surprise when you open it. See the mechanism at the back, and then when you put the drawer back in, it turns off. Now, unless somebody knows better than me, musical jewellery boxes have sold for about £20 on eBay. So I'm going to aim for £20 for that. I paid £6 for it, but I'm going to aim for 20. It's got a little winding bit at the bottom as well. So yeah, I'm aiming for 20 for that one. And then there's this one now. I don't know if me and my dad used to watch this when I was a kid. The League of Gentlemen. That's what caught my eye to it. They were sorting it out in their box of stuff in the charity shop, and I waited in that charity shop for about 10 minutes, just kind of pondering around, because I saw this on their desk and I thought, the tin, if the tin had anything in it, it was going to be worth a bit of money, and then I just kept my ear out on how much they were going to shoot for. It was an elderly couple, and they were looking, and they were like, "Oh, well, it's a video cassette. It's not going to go for much money." I don't think they knew what the League of Gentlemen was either, so they went for £2 because the video on the tin. So they shot for £2, and I was like, the guy put it on the thing. I walked around, looked at something else, and then, "Oh, we've sold it," and I was like, "Oh yeah, brilliant." Right, this might not be massive money for you, but for me, for £2, and get £25 for this. There's none on Amazon, but they've sold. Looked on Camel. They've averaged 18 to 20, at the most £30 someone's paid for this. So yeah, it's the tin, and I'm not going to open it. The plastic's obviously been opened a bit, but the videotape inside the tin is sealed. On eBay, these have sold for £25 for just the tin. So I'm umming and ahhing on what to go for at the minute, but they have sold for just the tin without the videotape. So yeah, I think I'm aiming for £25 on that off £2. But I've been gabbling on for 16 minutes, so you might have heard my wife wee. We don't know yet until I watch it back. But I'm gonna watch some TV. Kids and wife are in bed. It's time to chill out. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. I'm not sure what I'm doing about the vlog tomorrow. So I think we're staying in, but we'll see. See you tomorrow.